Hey everyone, it's Jared, and today is going to be an exciting video because I'm unboxing a new to me drum set, but actually quite an old kit. I'm going to be unboxing a 1985 TAMA Techstar electronic drum set. Now, many of you probably don't even know that TAMA made electronic drums, but they did. And it's going to be really cool to hear how it sounds, see how it looks. And one fun fact is that this drum set was made in 1985. I was born in 1981. So this drum set is just 4 years younger than me. It's pretty crazy that there are E-drums way back in the day. So let's cut into it and see how it sounds. Before I do that, make sure to leave us a comment on this video. We love reading all of our students' comments here in Drumeo Edge, and it's really important. Just connect with the community, leave a comment. Okay, let's get into this. So I want to be sure I don't hack away at anything at the top. So I got this kit off of a seller on Reverb. And for those that don't know who Reverb is, that's just basically a marketplace for vintage and new gear. A lot of drum shops have stuff in there. Look at this. Is it original boxes? That's pretty cool. It's the original boxes. Made in Japan, which is something I didn't know. Can you imagine getting this in 1985? No way. Actually, the original plastic. Look at that. The Remo Ebony series heads. Oh my goodness, the TSP 100. That's amazing. What a cool piece of vintage gear. Okay, so we have 4 of these. And here's the electronic voice module. Oh man. It has the original, the original, what do you call this thing? Styrofoam. What a find. Look at that. So we have 5 channels, I guess 4 pads, and there'll be that looks like the bass drum pad is still in there. You got your EQ. What else do you got? Oh, decay, noise, bend, tune. So you can tune the drum and attack. And then obviously the level as in comparison. And it is a quarter note jack. We were wondering that before. Okay, last thing. It's like the bass drum pad. So one thing with this module is, yeah, it looks old, and it is old, but what I think is cool about it is it's just knobs. So I find everything that a lot of the companies are creating these days, it's all good stuff, but it's a little bit too complicated, and I love just simplicity, especially when it comes to electronics and drums. Okay, this looks like the feature piece right here. Look at this. It comes with the original styrofoam. This is the bass drum. Isn't that cool? You got your spurs, your modern day drummings. Okay, lastly, I believe this piece is the actual rack where all the pads sit. Pretty decent racking. Got the logo there. Power Tower Systems. So I guess there's no cymbals. Or you have to make the pads into cymbals. Like, this is the coolest thing in the box. TAMA Allen wrench from 1985. It's probably the most valuable thing in this box. Let's take a picture of it. Nice knowing all you. Oh, okay. Boom. So now that we got it all unboxed, we're gonna set this beast up. And it looks pretty standard. You simply plug the pads into the module and see how it sounds. And so we're not gonna take up your time for this. We're just gonna speed up the video. Tyson, the lead drum tech here at Drumeo, is gonna come in and help me get this beast set up. So let's do it. You know, it's set up though. Like if I had a hi-hat here, I think we should get a hi-hat. So the kit is fully set up. It doesn't come with cymbal pads. That's one thing they didn't have in the 80s, so we added some pasties, hi-hat stand, and we brought in a bass drum pedal as well. But we had a little bit of an issue with the rack, just kind of getting everything lined up, but it's pretty cool to see how innovative TAMA was with some of their ways that the rack clipped together. So it's a really, really solid racking system overall. I'm impressed. As you can see, it's nice and sturdy. The bass drum, it's kind of a beast, and it's a bit of a brick when you hit it. But I have not heard the drums so far. Everyone else has got the levels. Chrissy's got the levels. Ross has heard it. But Tyson, did you hear it?
I did.
Yeah, and so they said, all they told me is that it sounds. Okay, that's all they said. They didn't say good, they didn't say bad, and so I really have no idea what I'm getting myself into. So I'm gonna put on the headphones, and I'm just gonna play it with everything kind of at the same or similar level, and then I'm gonna start tweaking with things. Because as you can see, I can tweak the bend, the noise, decay, attack, sensors, and there's lots of different customizations I could make to the actual sound. So let's throw on the headphones and hear how it sounds. It's like a note. It's literally like a note. So it's all the way to tone. That's why.
Yes.
Okay, snare drum. Okay, so we're gonna have to test that because it's all the way to tone as well. Tom 1. Tom 2. Oh! Okay, so let's. Okay, so now we gotta try it without all of the tone. I'm gonna crank it all the way to noise because I'm guessing we're gonna get more of a. That's amazing how much different it sounds. So let's play with the snare a little bit. Let's try to adjust the attack. The pot's a little bit dirty. I like that. Short or long? Basically reverb. The triggers actually work. Hey? Can't do that. So let's kind of put it in the middle. Or for the decay. Noise. So it's on the lowest. Let's turn it up. Put it in the middle. And this is all the way cranked to noise. So I like that sound, hey? I think that's awesome. Let's do the bass drum next, just to pair it. All the way cranked up on noise, tone, noise, tone, noise, tone, decay. I think we'll make this tighter. Noise. It's pretty like, it's pretty much off or on. I don't think it's actually bringing it up that much. It's all of a sudden just there. Right there. Off, on, off, on, off, on. We'll have a little bit of it. And bend. Don't really hear much. Okay, so tone. Oh, there's the bend. It's a lathe. Okay, I'm gonna send someone, if you record a song to that, I'm gonna send the person who sends me the song I like the most $500. Okay, I'm gonna switch it to noise though. Maybe a little bit of tone. Okay, so let's do the toms. I think to start off, I want to make sure the tune is balanced correctly. The floor tom I want low, mid tom, and then the high tom I want high. We'll turn them mostly to for some reason, tom 2 is hotter. Decay. We'll do it shorter. Attack. I'm going to crank it. I'm going to make the high tom higher. It's hard to figure out what affects what all the time. Because now this is really quiet. There we go. So it's really interesting to play this kit. You know, we're just testing out the new Pearl eMerge kit here at Drumeo, and we do unboxings inside of Drumeo Edge. Kyle Radomski, one of the community managers here, he basically does a deep dive on every single, or our goal is to do every single brand of electronic kit. So we're working with Simmons, we're working with Alesis, we're working with Roland, working with Yamaha, and technology has come so far. And so yeah, when I see, you see modules like this, which offer pretty much unlimited capabilities. Here, you are quite limited, and there is millions of combinations, you just can't save anything. So you gotta make sure if you ever like something a lot, you take a picture of it so you can get it back to be exactly the same. But the sounds that we're getting here, I think you'd have trouble getting these exact sounds out of anything else. And so whatever samples were used were pretty cool. And so just playing around on it, I feel like I'm in the 80s, and I'd love to play some 80s music. So there you have it, a 1985 TAMA Techstar kit. Be sure to leave us a comment below and tell us what's your favorite electronic drum set. What type of electronic drum set do you have, or what do you want to have one day? We'd love to hear what everyone is playing. And so make sure you like the video, make sure you comment, make sure you stay subscribed here, and I'll see you in the next lesson.